Oh my god, do we have a freaking matchup of the ages? Oh, absolutely freaking stack lobby. We got Hydra, we got freaking Psy up in here on the carry lane. Absolutely going to be an absolute disaster for them. The Koreans, we're back versus the freaking Koreans, man. Elsa's back at it. Back climb, which is pretty good with 4 bro and one of another Korean. I'm not too sure who that is, but guys, I mean, this does not get better when it comes to matchups. I mean, this is going to be high quality hellhalt, top, pretty much as high level as it gets. Brought to you guys on the the YouTube channel, which is good. I'm actually pretty happy that I'm actually recording a little bit more recently, so I have a little bit more time off on my hands, so that's why you guys are seeing a little bit more videos. But fun stuff. I'm excited to see where this game goes. Can go pretty much anyway, honestly. So we'll see where it goes. We did send one that didn't work, sadly. So not like that matters. But what am I thinking here? Do I want to go Furbolgs right away? I could go Furbolgs, then go Seraphim, maybe like Geo, or do I go GOD right away? That's what I'm not really sure about, if I'm being completely honest. I'm actually going to do something of this. You know what? I'm just going to do this. I feel like it's just safer. Oops, what am I doing? I don't need lifesteal, I'm pretty sure, but I'll just build it in case. They send. If they send, I'm going to be happy. I think this holds no matter what, but you never freaking know, man. You never freaking know. I want to make sure that I'm safe. I want to make sure that I'm safe. I'm not going to be wasting too much time with the push. I'm still really freaking fast. Let's see if these Koreans, they don't send on level 2. Interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to kind of like showcase this game as best as I can. Hopefully I can try to like cut the boring parts. I know a lot. I've seen Inu actually comment on last video mentioning that the editing was actually fun, but for a lot of people, they just kind of enjoyed the raw footage, which I might consider keeping as much as I can, honestly. But we'll see where this game goes. I'm going to be going for Furbs or early start, which is really good for early push. Capitalize on that as much as I can. Probably share some of these auras and just reroll. Honestly, this is really bad. Let's see how much elo. Where am I at the moment? Hopefully I did kind of like a short introduction, but pretty much this is the peak at the moment. So we're very freaking high when it comes to elo. As high as it gets. Honestly, 1846. A little bit under 100 elo necessary to kind of go for rank 1, which are, I mean, this is pretty good, pretty exciting stuff, but I got my head in the game and I'm really focused on the achievement. Not too focused on the kind of day-to-day, but I just focused on the achievement. So it's been kind of turbulent, if I'm being completely honest. It's been a lot of ups and downs lately. We've been playing with Inu and Sekel. Small little mistakes here and there, being kind of cocky and letting our guard down, which is kind of unfortunate. So we lost a lot of elo. I mean, it's part of the game. It's definitely part of the game, so it doesn't really matter. I don't feel too bad about the losses. I just feel like they are good learning points. It did send. That's pretty much a regular send. Hermit plus the Brittle Archer. Doesn't seem like they're pushing too much. They want to make sure that they're holding to the best of their ability, which I would assume is the way to go. On their parts, I feel like it's probably not like LOD and all that, or really good units like Necros. It's just regular units. But they're clearing pretty fast when you think about it. They're double clear speed, which I'm not sure why that's the case. Yeah, I'm not sure. Either way, we did hold pretty comfortably. Okay, yeah, this guy's... Okay, so our carry is... Psy up! Get your head in the game, my man. What's wrong with you? A lot of elo is going to be lost here. Let's check. Oh, 12? We actually win 12, almost 13 elo. But we have the chance to actually lose 17, which is really freaking unfortunate. I think it's a good idea to send a Centurion here. Usually level 4 is pretty difficult if you're not built for it. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to play this. Let me think a little bit about it. We're going to be sending a Centurion. Let's check in on level 4. So each did kind of send one Centurion. I'm not sure exactly if that's going to do any sort of damage, but I mean, let's hope that it does, because usually level 4, because of the range attacks, units kind of like just like kind of run into their death, especially if they have melee units. But I'm not sure. I did upgrade one Furball Struggler, which some people might actually be tilted about that. Reason being is Furbolgs are kind of like, I do struggle on this round a little bit. So if I don't have any, as you see, I could have literally died if I didn't upgrade one frontline Furbolg. In my opinion, but I'm not sure, especially if they send one Centurion, which would have been detrimental. But the thing is, I did have lifesteal, so I guess you could argue that it wasn't necessary. But the thing is, I like to play it relatively safe, especially that I'm heavy pushing at the moment. So all of our teammates are very high push, which is really good for us. But I don't know, game it can really go anyway at this point. Oh my god, I can't believe this just happened. I literally got furbolgs and shamans, dude. And lifesteal. It doesn't not get better than this. Oh my god. And I got this roll versus some of the best players. Oh my god, this is exciting stuff. I could push like a maniac. I'm so freaking happy right now. But the thing is, I do have furbolgs in the mix, which is the kind of unfortunate part, but the rest is pretty good. So I don't know can I Oracle? That's my question. Can I Oracle and also Link? Oh, dude, I cannot remember, honestly. I really cannot. Does Link and Oracle work, dude? If I remember, it might work, but let me... Oh, dude, if only I could freaking pause the game and check. Dude, because Link and Oracle would be insane. That's the thing. I actually place this one right here. I'm going to lose 5 gold, which is totally fine. I can move these units in the future if I need to. But this should be fine. In my opinion, this should be completely fine. I have really good freaking units. Wolverines, I mean, it doesn't really get better than that, honestly. All I need to do... I'm going to give him the aura. I'm going to give him the aura. I think it's pretty useful, especially for his ogres. I guess I could go for one Wolverine in the mix. Yeah. That's pretty much the best I could do. One more Wolverine. Do I have enough? I think I do. 150. How much am I missing? More farms. Great. Oh, wow. I was missing farms. That is such a cock block. It doesn't even make sense. Did they send? No, they don't. Phew. They might go 8. Usually the Koreans really do like their 8 send because usually 8 is very difficult to go against. And it's good because it's kind of counterintuitive. You don't want to send before 10 because it makes you weak. But they like 8 for just really good income and just like making the opponents obviously weaker, which is a really good idea no matter what, right? But the question, let's see if it works. That's my concern. That's my main concern. Does it work? I do have my dude Wolverines. Dude, I'm so happy I'm playing Wolverines here. Go for one more Link, but it's not going to be enough. I need more stuff. I can move these in the future or just transfer to Seraphim, no problem. So at least I have 3 Links. So that's going to be 3 sets of Wolverines, which is really freaking good. But obviously it's not going to be enough. But it's still pretty good. It's still going to be really freaking strong. And I can move most of these units since I've upgraded them. But I'm just curious to see what happens here, right? Let's see the big send. Let's see the big send. I don't even know if I hold here. Do I hold here? As predicted, Mr. Sayap. Well played, my friend. Well played. I'm curious to see because I don't have enough Wolverines, honestly. But lifesteal plus, dude, lifesteal and I mean it's gonna be pretty good. But let's check. As you see, if I kill this champion, that's gonna be really freaking strong for us. Damage being spread pretty nicely, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Sadly, look at this guy freaking like going back to full HP, man. Yeah, sadly it's not gonna be enough. Let's check if our teammates are holding. I mean, EA is obviously pretty good here, so I was pretty comfortable for him holding, but I don't know if I should have built on one side. That's my concern, but yeah, I feel like I'm lacking oracles maybe. Yeah, so we're leaking ever so slightly. It's not the worst, guys, honestly. The thing is, I don't think we're losing a heal here. But we're just going to be maxing King in case, but that's what really the Koreans, what they like is just taking that extra heal on level 8. It can work. Obviously, we're lucky enough that Mr. Saib held everything, but obviously EAs are really freaking good on this round, so because they're ranged. So range versus range usually is a pretty good counter because really they're literally just running to their death. But I'm not sure. I'm really trying to think here long term. What is our game plan? But round 12 seems like a pretty good idea versus Zeus, Colt, and Oceanus. But I would assume they're going to be building on one side. But we have really good income, really good push, so we should be able to gather quite a bit of resources for level 12 send, no matter what. Our main goal at the moment is just making sure that we're holding the next few rounds. Shouldn't be too much of a problem with Wolverines. And the only problem that I'm seeing is that you really want oracles, so maybe I could place oracles in the center. All of these units I can move. It is going to cost me a little bit of gold, but it doesn't matter, I think. But let's keep building for now. Let's keep building and kind of check. At the moment, level 9 should be pretty easy, so I'm probably going to resume on level 10. And we're going to be probably going for a big send. I'm going to be building on his side. Let's go and kind of move forward to that point. Nice reroll, by the way. Yeah, as you saw, level 20 was pretty much no sense, so kind of boring a little bit. Both teams kind of stacked one side, so that's why you see similar amount of leaks. But yeah, look at that. Peasants, Colds, plus Zeus. It's really easy for them. But 12 seems like a really good send, even though they have TBs. We're going to see the scout and kind of like take a decision from there. But I think 12 is obviously probably the best decision. But no matter what, we will do our best to kind of hold in all that cool stuff. So let's put our units over here. I think he doesn't need these oracles in my opinion, but I'll keep most of these units here. Soul tanks and all that stuff. But for the rest part, I'm just going to focus on my side, make sure that I'm holding as best as I can. Do I want to get... I think I could go for Shaman. I think I'd probably better to just make sure that I'm getting those Wolverines in, right? Yeah. That's the way to play it. They might think that I still have Wolverines, but they see assault tanks. I'm not sure what they think, but yeah, they're seeing that I'm building Wolverines. So either way, it's not like I have too much left to build. Probably a few more Wolverines. I should have sent here, but Arena would have been good, I think, because EAs are pretty strong. But so are Zeus's. Colts are pretty trash. They do have mutants. So let's check out the values, check out the scoreboard, and kind of analyze that. 9797, pretty much same push, put all along the scoreboard. And we have relatively similar incomes. They have a little bit higher since they stand on 8. But we will have higher incomes coming up on 12, in my opinion. So let's check out the values. 6.7 on this guy, 5.3, 5.2. I have a little bit lower because I'm Wolverines. And I did leak a little bit, but seems like we're pretty even. Honestly, really freaking even, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll see. Here we go. Zeus, TB, Oracle, that's pretty good, but these peasants are going to get absolutely shredded. Quite a few Azure Dragons, Oceanas, really good amount of DPS with the Colts, and these are, I mean, all of these tier 1 units are going to get shredded by level 12 because they're all light armor, right? So they take 25 to 30% extra damage. Apparition, really good auras. I mean, depends if this guy masses mutants. I'm not sure, but we're going to have so much DPS in the mix that it's going to be very difficult for these guys to do anything, honestly. I'm able to send some furbolgs because why the hell not? But we kind of need to focus really on ballistas, in my opinion. So I'm going to be building on Dagon simply because I don't have much of a chance to hold because I'm limited on the amount of furbolgs and Wolverines that I have. Usually I would hold pretty comfortably if I had maybe 1 or 2 more furbolgs, but I don't, sadly. I think it was my mistake to upgrade into furbolg strugglers, which is really unfortunate, but I mean, honestly, it just made me really strong mid-game, which is what I really like to do, is just play really strong mid-game and just kind of transition well into late game, or mid-game to late game with good value. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong with that train of thought, but I'm not sure, if I'm being completely honest. That's how I like to play, but maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm playing pretty well. We have 3 assault tanks here. This guy has Masters of Darkness, quite a bit of DPS with the Dark Priest. I feel like he's pretty comfortable. I'm even gonna put most of my I mean, there's no reason for these to be kept on my side, honestly. One of the points that I've learned is whenever you're sharing units, it's best to share pretty much all you have. No point of keeping extra on your side. You want to make sure that your teammate is holding as much as you can. Do we want to insta-rage? I'm not sure. I'm not going to insta-rage just in case that these guys really go ham. Let's see. That's a very low send. Low send. They prop Time Lord. That's the thing. They probably Time Lord. That's what I'm assuming. Really massive send on our part. So we're gonna be going for the insta rage. Obviously, I'm gonna be leaking a lot here. It's normal because I've spent so much gold on holding him, and I even killed my champion, so I'm very happy about that. But he should be holding pretty big, nonetheless. It's going to weaken me, which I would assume is that's the reason why they sent. But no matter what, we should be holding pretty comfortably on the carry lane plus on the duel here. But they're going to be going for the only hope I mean, knowing them, they already have Time Lord, right? Since they have a very low send here, you were expecting a few more ballistas if they sent full. But yeah, I would assume they went for Time Lord, which is probably the case. But let's check it out. I'm going to be pushing a lot here. That's really early. There's no reason for you to go absorb here, not knowing if they have Time Lord or not. Yeah, I told you. Literally, I told you guys, and now they wasted absorb in my opinion. Yeah, as predicted, but I don't know, man. Maybe to get a little bit of lumber back. Maybe it's worth it, but I don't think it is. But maybe it was because of a lot of ballistas. Maybe Psyop was right. Maybe Psyop, dude, Psyop is always right, man. What am I smoking? I'm not gonna invest too much in absorb it either way. They're not gonna lose. Yep. We do need. We have a decent amount of income. We need hero as well. So they want to go time 20, which I guess is a good idea. Let's check it out. Go for as much king as possible. I'm wondering how much they got from that. All right, very freaking nice. So we pretty much put this Furbolg Straggler in the back and just kind of built an extra soul tank just to tank the left side so we don't get flanked. Pretty much our Wolverines are doing as much damage as possible. I'm going to be pretty much massing tanks as much as I can. Go for one more push as I promised. Or else that would be pretty bad if I don't, because I feel like these units are really freaking overpowered, so I want to abuse it as much as I can. I even saw Oreo play these up to level 22, which is kind of funny, which I was kind of considering, but the thing is I am left with not enough. That's the problem, right? So since I'm left with not enough, it's probably not worth it in my opinion, but either way, it doesn't really matter. We're going to be going for 911, 912. Should I go 912? Maybe go 912. It isn't so bad of an idea. But yeah. Let's check it out. So we're save at the end of the round. Perfect. I'm going to go for as much income. So 369 is pretty much our kind of stopping point for income at the moment. Do we want to push one more? I think 911 is enough. I don't need to push past this point. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Technically, you could. But yeah, this is going to be enough. I don't want to overcommit on pushing. I just want to commit on value as much as I can. It's basically the only way. It's basically the only way. Yeah, they kind of tactically leak on level 15. I'm expecting a send here because usually Wolverines won't do that good, but let's check it out. I'm actually curious to see how we do here, no matter the fact that we have Wolverines and... Okay, so they didn't even descend. It was just kind of like a tactical leak to prevent or kind of like cast a surge or something. I'm not sure what they were expecting from us. I mean, the good thing is we literally didn't surge whatsoever. Because Wolverines, I mean, they don't do too bad here. It's just the fact they have extra... If I have more, I probably really hold comfortably, but as you see, they get executed pretty fast, especially if they would have sent. I did have a soul tanks to help me out, but I built mostly on our friend Dagon here, just to kind of guarantee the hold. But even if I'm... Yeah, this is crazy how no rage, nothing... This could have been really bad if they actually sent. That's kind of funny. If they sent here, this would have done a lot of freaking damage. But the thing is, we have Time Lord, right? So Time Lord pretty much holds everything no matter what. So it doesn't really matter. I'm expecting a send, maybe 18 or 19. I'm not sure from them, but our game plan is level 20 at the moment. Yeah, that's funny. I'm actually going to be catching my own leaks, which is kind of funny. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I can just build more assault tanks and be pretty comfortable. No matter what. I could build more on Dagon. That's so funny that I'm holding my own leaks. Nice. Let's go me. Easy. That's what I'm talking about, baby. No leaks on your boy Vimp. No leaks. But yeah, let's see. I don't know, man. At this point, I'm just like kind of like valuing as much as possible. Curious to see, what do I do here, dude? What do I do? Do I go just more assault tanks on my side? Like, what's the objective here? What's the freaking objective? Could just build on him, right? Could just build on him. Could literally just build on him. I can't build there, which is unfortunate. I guess I just build on myself because I feel like I do pretty well here, no? No matter what, I will do pretty well. I think I do really freaking well here. So I'm gonna be building him as many oracles as possible. I shared a lot of oracles. I have a lot of assault tanks. This is really good for me. No? I think this I hold no matter what. I'm pretty sure. Plus, this guy is like stacked with assault tanks, dude. He's absolutely stacked with assault tanks. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep this role for longer. I have auras, very nice for next upcoming rounds. I'm not sure about the surge here, but I mean, if these guys think that they will send, maybe they will. No send. Yeah, I don't know what was the train of thought of surging here from Mr. Saab. Maybe he felt like he's kind of weak. I would assume that's the train of thought. But I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with these units, no? I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I'm going crazy. I'm not sure. I've lost my mind, guys. I've really lost my mind, apparently. So the question is, did they go 18 or 19? I'm not sure, man. Questions, dude. Questions. All right, I'm going to skip ahead to a more fun part. Be right back. Oh my god, level 18 leak on both sides. So, dude, the tension is so freaking high, man. Okay, so you got double Medusa, a lot of freaking priests, a lot of cults. This is looking like probably a next send. I really don't know if they're sending next, but it is a very big possibility. But we need to hold. So Dagon essentially doesn't need surges past level 20s. He's pretty much our holder before that. So he needs to hold really big here. He really needs to hold really big. I feel like Duel will most likely hold pretty big, but we never know. I'm going to start moving my units slowly but surely. So I'm going to lose so much gold, but just freaking moving units. So freaking unfortunate, but I don't have a choice, I think. So I'm actually ready for Seraphim whenever it comes to next round. That's the thing. I mean, I could go for some units here and there, but I think the best is just getting my auras there. That's perfect. I need to move slowly but surely, but I'm scared for the upcoming round 19. I don't know if they send, but I mean, it is a possibility. I'm going to get some Pierce. Honestly, I'm going to get some Pierce. I'm really scared that they send, so I'll get some Pierce, dude. Oh my god. Imagine getting Pierce at this point, or even Tusks, dude. Tusks are so freaking trash, but you never freaking know, dude. Let's see. Do they send? Do they freaking send? I'm so scared. Please no send. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. It goes. It's pretty much a level 20. That's so funny. It's pretty much a level 20 race, I guess. It's kind of funny. I guess we just have to kill Seraphim, right? I need to be really fast with Seraphim. Okay, guys, this is going to be the most intense kind of switch because I need to switch between literally no Seraphim to full Seraphim. Oh, man, this is going to be stressful, man. I'm going to get my farm just in case. It's gonna have to be quick, guys. It's gonna have to be really quick. This game depends on this literally moment right now. I'm gonna have to be really freaking quick because it's gonna be a race. It's gonna be a dumb amount of units sent. It's gonna be a crazy race, and it's gonna depend on this. Yeah, no choice. Yeah, it's obviously all surge from all sides, so it's gonna be a race. So we don't have a choice to really go ham on the. I mean, if he builds on my side, maybe we have a chance, but it's really gonna depend on this moment right now. He has eggs, really good units. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let me focus. No one should be the wiser. Kind of shaking a little bit.
Master? What do you want?
Out with it.
How may I serve?
Enlighten me. That's it.
Yes?
Out with it. I cannot say has begun. That's
Job's
a given.
done. Job's done. Job's done.
I have
Upgrade complete.
for my brothers. That's a given.
Upgrade
No
complete.
one shall be the wiser. Out with it. Enlighten me.
Upgrade complete.
Holy shit! I think I just shit my pants.
Prepare.
Holy shit! I think I just shit my pants.
Joy, earth, and fire. Heed my call.
Oh my god. We sent so many freaking units. Double demon on both sides. It's the race of the year. We got revive. We got a dark ranger, which is really freaking good. We got DPs on both sides. Oh my god. A lot of freaking assault tanks just tanking literally everything. Dagon is probably going to be leaking there. Please don't die. Okay, I'm barely surviving here. Very nice. We held. We held. Let's go. Our boy's leaking a lot here. A lot of freaking leaks on both sides. Oh my god. Wait. They're holding pretty comfortably, man. Wait. At least they... Wait, they got... Oh no. Oh, it's Ents, dude. Ents, Time Lord. Dude, it's going to be so close, I think. It's going to be a race. No matter what, it's going to be a race. But both dual held. Wow, that's insane. That both dual held. GG, what a game, man. What a freaking game. It's gonna depend on king control, I guess. May focus. That's so unfortunate, man. Really well played on their side. I'm surprised that they held that well. But dude, that's a big loss on our part, man. That's a big loss. I'm kind of curious to just kind of go back and watch what happened. What a game, man. What a freaking game. Minus 17 points. That's really unfortunate. Okay, so I think... Okay, let me review this game a little bit. Let me review it. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of casually talking with Dagon and Syap and kind of reviewing the game. Leading up to the level 20 loss is one of the problems that I'm seeing here is essentially I kept a lot of value on Dagon for no reason. I should have moved all this honeycomb here on this side. And that's the problem with moving or building Seraphim really fast on the run round is you're limited to like 30 seconds to pretty much do everything. It's kind of very difficult, but it seems like I've prepared myself pretty well on level 24. But let's kind of see. So I'm kind of like casually moving everything mid, which is good. So Wolverine, I kept my Wolverines literally because I wanted, in case these guys were sending big on level on this round, would have been good to just keep them. Especially both teams, as you guys are seeing, were kind of preparing for level 20 send. I did talk a little bit about level 20 with Syap, and I feel like he leaked a lot on the round 17-18. He fed us, and he was expecting Duel to really carry as much as possible. But the thing is that I'm seeing is maybe like stacking one side wasn't the play and stacking on both sides would have been the play. But I'm not sure, honestly, since it's just such a freaking big sand on both sides, right? Because if we pause this, right? If we pause, look at this. Look at the amount of freaking sands at the moment, right? This is so freaking bad. There's so many sands. So either way, it's very difficult. So I'm casually moving very fast. I'm kind of panicking. I think they're both holding, and this guy rolls ends, which is so lucky, man. So lucky on the rolls ends. But what really tilted is that okay, Syap didn't have that many ends. Well, he had a decent amount, and I'm surprised that he didn't hold. I put too much faith in Syap, knowing that he had ents. And that's why I agreed to, or kind of like surging or raging as soon as possible. Which I guess might have been our mistake. But I'm not sure. So again, I kept so much value on here. He's surging. We're all surging here, right? Because we know this is going to be a race. And okay, so it seems like, okay, they are stacking one side. But look at this, ents. It's just so lucky. So lucky on the ents. It's crazy how they get ents. So funny. So funny. But maybe I should have rerolled. I think I should have rerolled. What was the play? It's just rerolling for ends. I still had 3 rolls, so maybe I should have rerolled. A lot of value still here, which is really the problem, I think. I'm really not happy about this, and I kind of panicked upgraded. What was my revive? I think it was a druid, if I remember correctly. I panicked, I forgot, because I'm not comfortable with playing revive. And I placed a freaking tusk, which was my mistake, I guess. And yeah, I got a nice little druid in the mix. So looking before the sands, look at this. They have Oceanus Revive, for crying out loud. Oh, and they had, okay, Dark Ranger plus Medusa. But I got a Medusa too. So we played, I think we played fine. We literally played fine. It's just the ends difference, right? The end was the difference, but it just sucks that he leaked literally everything. That's such bad. Oh my god, that tilts me. That literally tilts me right here. That tilts me. Why would you place ends like this? He's rank 1 player. It tilts me that he places ends like this. Oh man, why does this guy place ends this way, right? And Saya puts ends this way. Why? Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Obviously, he all his units dies because there's no entangling routes, right? So all the DPS is accentuated, and all his units die so instantly, right? Obviously, you need to put ends on both sides. So you just entangle a few, right? From the beginning. So you entangle in pretty much in different systematic fashion, right? So you entangle units systematically as they come in. So you lower their DPS. It's very important. Oh, man, it's so tilting. I guess mispositioning a little bit, but he obviously won't agree. We have, listen, we have DP, so really good units, just the soul tanks, I guess, die instantly, right? So am I getting my revive here? My auras get sniped, right? Double demons, quite a bit of armor. I see a lot of weakness here on the right side, which I guess was my mistake. We got a freaking Overseer revive, so bad. His Seraphim goes on the left. This guy dies instantly, but yeah, I'm surprised that this guy holds so comfortably, man. I guess just culture so good with ends, right? Ends, colds. Yeah, I think we honestly played really well. Maybe just some minor positioning issues, which I'm seeing at the moment, right? We moved both auras, both heroes, right? Dark Rangers plus Gorgon, which is the exact same thing as these guys, right? So damage reduction and pretty much quite a bit of armor, and my Seraphim is kept alive. The only problem, I guess I should have rerolled for better auras, because I kept those droids, which is really bad. I have some armor reduction, which I guess helps, but again, my front line is getting shredded at the moment. The main focus is on the Seraphim, which is good, but we have crazy amount of value. Like, most of his value is on my side, so that's why I am going to be holding no matter what. But look at these guys. Feels like so much more value, right? 14k, 7k. Yeah, look at the value, right? So much more value than us. And this guy held, like, he doesn't hold, but he loses all his value right now, right? But he did, I guess. No, he pretty much leaked everything. So did this guy. So both teammates leaked everything except this guy. So, I mean, we're pretty much on even footing when you think about it, right? Look at this guy's value. 18k value. What's my value at the moment? I'm at 13k. So you guys see the difference, right? That's the difference. Maybe it's the difference is a few rerolls, right? Maybe better units, or putting those soul tanks on my side, I would have held. It's so... Oh, man, I'm just so sad. It's just really unfortunate. Takes everything. All those units perfectly move back. And they don't get aggro these, which is kind of unfortunate. And we do. Okay, I see now. Oh my god, that's pretty much everything that could have went wrong did, right? So this is why I mean about hellhalt. It doesn't matter if we're playing versus the best players. If you get really unlucky like this, right? This is literally a few seconds. We're talking about a few seconds moving forward, right? And these units would have passed through, and I would have held a lot better. Doesn't matter because like even if that was the case, they held pretty comfortably too with those reinforcements. But I mean, look at the values. 13 plus 7, that's about 21, 22k. And let's check here, 15 plus 6, same thing, 23k, right? So they have what, 2k goal, 2k value on us, but they have better units. Again, it's pretty even, right? Look at the leaks, 42, 34. So I would assume, even though they have 2k extra value, I think they would have won the race no matter what, even if we didn't get unlucky here. So I think they played a little bit better. Let's check out the value, total value, 1919. It's pretty even. It's pretty even no matter what, right? Really good income. Disparity, I mean, it's pretty much the same. Really, the income is pretty much the same. So no matter what, the game was really freaking close. The deciding factor was this bullshit. This bullshit here and just misplacement. So I guess the tanks should have been moved on my side. I should have been faster, but that's a problem whenever I'm going Seraphim on one round and just limited with time. If I move those assault tanks over here, I could have arguably held with better value, right? And I guess me holding here or killing faster because of those assault tanks, these units would have passed through and we would have probably had a better chance at the race. But again, it's minor issues like that at the end of the day, right? It's minor issues like that. And that's pretty much how we lost the game. That's it's a really good kind of learning point, right? And I feel like we played really solid, no matter what. I feel like if we played solid, just minor issues. I don't think I played bad. Obviously, I could have been faster. But I think no matter what, I don't see this as a bad loss. Obviously, Elsa's really happy, which is good. I'm happy that they won. They deserved the win. They played really well. Very consistent players. Koreans are always a freaking blast to play versus. So, because they put the opposing, obviously very well. So, either way, guys, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this kind of review at the end of the game and pretty much a really solid game on our part. If you guys want to see more of these games, plus the reviews at the end, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate your support as always. The likes and the subscribes. And if you guys want to see more, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Oh, the climb continues, guys. The climb continues. It's just another bump on the road. That's it. Another bump on the road. Let's keep climbing.